Hey there, Tarot family, what's up? We are here for a mystery reading. No idea what this reading is going to be about. This is a collective reading, so if you are subscribed to my channel, then this reading might be for you. We are going to get into our identifiers to just help confirm that. So if you want to go ahead and skip straight to the part with the cards, then there's a timestamp down below that will let you know. It will say, it will give you the timestamp for the reading. All right, let's go ahead and, oh, interesting. Some cards came out already. We've got here the Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Okay, so you know what? Fuck it. Spirit is saying don't waste any time. Jump into it. So we're not doing any identifiers today. Maybe that's why I was getting so, that's why I was getting so giggly. So yeah. And I had already like gotten the tarot out and everything. So Spirit is saying whoever's seen this message, it's meant for them. So if this came across your YouTube homepage, or if you, like I said, are subscribed to me, then this message is for you. You just gotta trust it. Gotta put your trust in Spirit. All right, Spirit, we're doing a mystery reading for the collective. Please connect me to the collective, my tarot family, to their guides, angels, benevolent ancestors, higher self, the people who are subscribed to me, the people who are yet to be subscribed to me, the people who may come across this video. What is the message that they need to hear, Spirit? What do they need to hear today? Okay. Let's see. All right, we got here 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands. There's some competition going on, so whatever it is that you're trying to do, you really got to sell it. You got to sell it. You got to sell yourself. 6 of Pentacles. Nothing is being given away for free. There's only give and take here in this world. You get in what you get out what you put in. So you need to make sure that you're putting in some things. Okay? You don't want to plant your seeds in the wrong place. And you can't afford to wait anymore either, is also what I'm getting. What is the... For some reason I wanted to say, like, what is the lyrics just now? So some of you guys might be songwriters or musicians or something. I literally, like, have no idea why I wanted to say that. That's so weird. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Some of you guys are, like, overburdened by some things that you just kind of need to let go. You just need to drop it. It's whatever it is, it's not for you. Whatever baggage you're holding on to, just, like, literally drop it. What's the worst that could happen if you just let it go? That's the question that Spirit is saying. Like, what's the worst that could happen? If you just dropped this baggage and just decided to move on with your life towards where you actually want to go, what would happen? You got the Magician here in the reverse, the 9 of Swords here in the reverse. You have all these tools and all these talents, and you're not using them appropriately, or you're trying to, like, manipulate a situation, and it's just like, it's not working. 9 of Swords here in reverse is giving, like, anguish. It's like giving insecurity. It's giving not believing in yourself. I'm, like, reluctant to take this out. The Star. You have star quality, but you don't believe in yourself enough to actually, like, do anything about it. You just agonize and agonize over it. And agonizing does not help. Action helps. Yes, it's competitive. Yes, it's a competitive market. Yes, you will have to put some work in. Three of Wands, 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, 7 of Cups. Spirit is, like, encouraging you to see this more as an adventure than as work. And they want you to have, like, not only to have more fun with it, Knight of Cups, but to, like, romanticize it. Okay, whatever this dream is or this wish that you have that you just don't feel that you have the chops to achieve or whatever it is, like Spirit is telling you to romanticize it because you actually do have something to offer. And while it might seem like it's just a fantasy, it's not. Five of Pentacles in reverse. And it could actually, if you're having any sort of financial problems, it could actually help you to get out of those. But that's also just about another form of insecurity. I have this card here, but it turned back over. I didn't see what it was before it dropped. But yeah, Spirit is like experiment, explore, try new things. Some of you guys might want to like try surfing or something. And that could also be surfing the web, even in some ways, I guess, to like find new places or new tools or new things. A new tribe, find new people. Whatever this dream or fantasy is, like, they're saying it shouldn't feel like work. And also, you have the potential to be really popular. Popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll teach you the proper ploys when you talk to boys. Little ways to flirt and flounce. Ooh. That song Popular from Wicked, the musical, is coming through. And now I also just thought about like Seussical, the musical. So this is like a retelling, a reimagining. Here again, Six of Wands. You're popular. Fans. People are going to love it. Whatever it is that you feel that you can't do, the universe is telling you go ahead and fucking do it. Because you have some things to offer. People are going to love it. People are going to be on your side. And they are really going to support you. This is like a very exciting message, but all of this negativity that we see up here on this top row is like really holding you back. And there's like genuinely nothing holding you back but you. And it's like you've come to this place mentally. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're stuck. I was about to say you're stuck in stupid. Like you're stuck stupid is how it wanted to come out. I don't know why. I've never said that before. I don't even know if that's a saying. But I guess Spirit is just saying like what you're doing is dumb. The fact that you don't believe in yourself is dumb. And it's like you literally have this like fixed in your mind. You fix in your mind and it's based off of insecurity. It's like you fully believe that you don't have what it takes to do this and to be this star. But like if you just believed in yourself and put the work in. And it's not just about putting the work in. It's also about having like a level of centeredness, spiritual centeredness, and a belief in yourself and like a vision for the future that this action is divinely guided. You have to have that. And on a certain level, it's also about faith, having a certain level of faith too. And I think that you have a lot of options. Some of you guys could even be multi-talented. You have a lot of options, but like one of them clearly will take you where you want to go. Like if you look at this, like these cups, all these cups, you see how there's like the ocean behind and then there's this big flow going into this one cup and he's like reaching towards this one cup. It's like this flow, if he picked that cup up, that's stopping the flow. That flow could go all the way into the ocean and like spread. You're limiting yourself. Why are you limiting yourself? What's the point? Why? Why are you limiting yourself? Nothing is impossible for you. And I was like kind of hesitant to say that just now, actually. I don't know why, maybe because I heard that a few days ago and it really resonated with me and I was like, maybe that message is just for me, but it's for somebody. it's for somebody else out there. And I have like a timer in the kitchen and that timer just went off. So you're like, yes, that message is for you. If you're seeing this, nothing is impossible for you. Well, yeah, we have the Six of Cups here. We've got the Knight of Wands and the King of Cups here in reverse. Six of Cups is also in reverse. So this is like letting go of the past. And part of me wants to say, I was about to be like nostalgia, but I knew that that wasn't right. And I'm glad that this Ten of Pentacles came out of here. This is like things that your family imposed upon you in the past. Things that maybe like your community or your neighborhood imposed upon you in the past. Ways that they typically have of being, traditions that they have that just don't fit who you are. They don't fit you. And this could be like things that they made you believe in the past, or ways that they made you believe were the only ways to be stable. And you have that stuck in you. And you need to let that go. You need to let that go. You need to march to the beat of your own drum. March to the beat of your own drum. Be yourself. Do you. And do it with a quickness. Like that first message that came out in the beginning when I was about to do the identifiers, that was like, stop wasting time, get to it already. I feel like that's part of this message too. King of Cups here in reverse. There's a lack of emotional maturity, and I think it's because you have this, it's like this programming from the past. You know what's so interesting? I never noticed this before, but this guy here and this guy here, like this guy here and this guy here, they both have like the same haircut, and they're both like white haired and older. And I feel like you have the skills and the knowledge that it takes, but because you're so stuck in the past or the ways of the past, you're not letting your voice or letting yourself ring true. And it's almost like you, I think, also have like perfectionist tendencies that are probably holding you back. And this just also goes with the whole idea of like getting to the ocean, like letting that flow carry you to the ocean where you can grow and mature and be at one and at peace with your emotions and your creativity and stuff, and like be able to ride the waves and go with the flow. Like you're not able to be in the flow and get in the flow because you still have this mental blockage here, and this ingrained belief in you, this mental blockage and this ingrained belief that are holding you back. This may also have to do with like family and parenthood as well, and family responsibility too. And like ideas about what a family should look like, or what parenting should look like. That could be holding you back as well. But I just feel like you have this unconventional aspect to you that needs to be honored. And if you honor that, and if you like let this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine, right? If you let it shine, no matter how big or how little it is, just letting it shine from the beginning and believing in yourself is actually going to like feed it and fuel it. And it's not only going to fuel you. You see how much bigger this flame got here? It's like tiny when it's in her hand, and then it's now like huge, and it's on this stake, and it's bigger, and she has like this crowd of people who are like loving it, right? It's not only going to fuel you, it's going to fuel other people. For some reason right now, Conor Oberst and the band Bright Eyes is like coming to me. I really don't know why. So just like looking at Conor Oberst on Wikipedia, we've got in the first little paragraph, it says Oberst was named the best songwriter of 2008 by Rolling Stone magazine. And it's like, yeah, his songs are typically on like the sadder side, or, you know, he could be considered like indie, emo, that kind of thing. But like they really touched a lot of people, including me. but they really touched a lot of people. And it's like, you really never know what you can accomplish until you try, and you just have to believe in yourself. And it's like, you're being passed this baton right now. What are you going to do with it? There's also another message here I'm thinking that could have to do with your love life. Some of you guys might have multiple people who are interested in you, and you may not even see this. You may not be paying it any mind or any attention. I feel like there's an exchange situation going on here that is reciprocal, but it hasn't come to pass yet, and the return on the investment has not come yet. And I think that's because there's either distance between you guys, one of you guys maybe moved or something like that, or there's like baggage that needs to be dropped in order for this to be realized. And I'm intrigued, very intrigued by this infinity symbol energy here on this card. And also here in the Magician, on the Magician's hood right here. Because in both of these cards, it's like they're not sitting the right way. They're not standing the right way. I don't really know how I want to say it. And I'm wondering if that's like a soul tie or like a soulmate connection or something like that, that just isn't able to manifest in this current iteration of life. And I don't mean in this lifetime. I mean like in this actual chapter, or this iteration of where you guys are now in this life. If it is like manipulation or bad dreams or negative beliefs about this person or about this relationship in general, then that's just kind of like pushing it farther and farther away. But like, you're still tied to it. There's still a tie there. It's like that invisible string. That also makes me think of Invisible String by Taylor Swift. You see how she's like holding onto the string, and the string is like going to the star. It's like it pushes you guys farther and farther away from each other, but that connection is still there. It's not breaking, it's not broken, right? Like that infinity symbol. It's unbroken. It's just as farther away. I think some of you guys need to explore some new horizons, try new things, maybe date types of people that you would not normally date, do things you maybe wouldn't normally do, refuse to be put in any sort of third-party situations. If that arises, you need to like hightail it out of there. I feel like there's this fantasy that you have of this like charming lover, I want to say like perfect lover, and I need to clarify this. Let's clarify this Five of Pentacles in this like romance aspect of this reading. Strength, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, High Priestess, Six of Swords, the Chariot, Judgment. I feel kind of like this person, they do have like the romantic soul and spirit that you're looking for, but they might not have like the money, or they might not have the resources that you're looking for and that you need. And you might be kind of like fighting to get ahead and to get beyond that. Not to get beyond needing that, but like to get to a space where you are secure in yourself. And if that's the case, that this person is like, they're just not there yet, and you guys wouldn't be equally yoked. And so you have like a plan. I don't know if this person has a plan, like if this other person has a plan. This other person might just now start working on like getting in touch or in tune with their higher self. Whereas I feel like you've been in touch and in tune with your higher self. And if that's the case, then like, you know, it's difficult for somebody who is working on their enlightenment journey to be with somebody who has barely started, you know, at least in this lifetime. We have that infinity symbol here again on the strength card on her arm. Some of you guys could actually have infinity tattoos, or there might be somebody that you know who has an infinity tattoo who's relevant to this reading. Yeah, I feel like this person, this like soul tie person that you have or that is with you, they have something valuable to offer. But it's not fully realized yet. Like they are not, instead of being this King of Cups who is the person that you probably need, they are more in this Knight of Cups energy. And it's attractive, don't get me wrong, it is attractive, but it's just not enough. See, even thinking now, like reading these cards together here, it's like we have the Knight of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. It's like you're already in your Queen of Wands energy. They're still in their Knight of Cups energy. Like queens and knights, you know, queens deserve kings, not knights. You know, knights, they work for the queen. And so it's just like this would be an imbalance of power and an imbalance just in general. And that's why I was saying like this infinity symbol is not sitting right. It's not, the flow is not as it should be in this connection. It's possible that like being friends could, I don't know about that actually. I'll say this, it's possible that like while this connection is stalled, being friends could be okay. I don't know. I don't know. Let me get some clarity on that, because like I said, you guys are tied to each other, so it's like, it's not like you're going to be untied. Give me clarity on this Six of Wands and this Knight of Pentacles in terms of like this love situation here. Nine of Wands in reverse. This is like let your guard down. But also like don't put in too much work. You don't need to be like a foot soldier on anybody else's behalf but yours. So it's like you guys could be friends, but you don't have to put work into this scenario. And it could help you guys to move past any wounds that have happened. Because I do think that as things stand right now, this person definitely has a lot of growing up to do. They're not ready to have like the stability or be the stable figure that could make a long-term commitment or a long-term family situation work. And like maybe you're not either. And I do think like they probably would prefer to have a certain level of freedom at this time. So if you wanted to be friends, I think you could, but you just would have to have very strong boundaries in terms of what you're willing to do for each other. Like in terms of like errands and helping and stuff like that. Like I'm thinking now about how, you know, you might have friends who like send you jobs that they think that you would be, you know, maybe a good fit for or something. And, you know, they do it out of the kindness of their heart, or they do it because they think that you need it or whatever. And it's like, you should not be putting any sort of footwork or legwork for this person whatsoever. At all. I almost even feel like it's like you would have to stop yourself from doing stuff like that. And I know, I kind of feel like that sounds mean. It's like, what if like something comes up? It's not like, you know, you're out looking for a job for this person, but what if something comes up and you see it and you think of them and you want to send it their way? No. I'm just getting no, don't do that. If it's meant for them, it will come to them some other way. And I just don't feel like it needs to be through you. Because if it comes from you, I think that they're going to feel like you're judging them. And that could end up pushing you even farther away from that union that you guys are, dare I even say, destined for. By you following your own plan and being your own foot soldier and doing your own thing, it's going to bring you farther along that invisible string towards your destiny and towards the place that you and this person are supposed to meet. And they need to do the same. You see how it's like these birds are tied by a string to her boat? You know, it's like these birds, they know where they're going. They have like a, you know, an intuitive sense of where to go that's taking her. They're like pulling her along her path. That person has the same type of boat and the same type of birds, and they need to utilize their own. It's not like you're like out here loaning your birds to this person. Don't do that. Yeah, we just got the Seven of Swords here. That would be self-sabotage, and it would be disingenuous. It's like literally like those birds and bird feathers. It's like stealing bird feathers. And it would be like taking from yourself to give to them. Like, you don't need to do that. And I think that you would end up feeling resentful if that did happen, actually. And it would allow this person maybe to even hide even more than they already were. This is like a wake-up call. I just noticed that there's like this gigantic bird in the forefront of this card. I was busy looking at this person over here and I just noticed it's like, they're like, sound the alarm. You know, like somebody's making off with our shit. Somebody's doing our thing. Like if you started putting too much energy, I'll even say really any energy. If you started putting any energy towards this scenario with this person when they need to be putting the energy towards themselves, it would literally be like, sound the alarm. It's like, no, don't do that. Yeah, just focus on yourself. Focus on yourself, your connection with your higher self, moving forward in the way that feels most intuitively correct for you. And when the yokes become equal, they will become equal eventually. That time, like you can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait, okay? So don't try and like hurry this person by trying to help them along or whatever. No, don't do it. Can't hurry love. Just focus on yourself, work on yourself, do your own shit, zip yourself up, do what needs to be done for you. And when I say that like you and this person could be friends, I'm not telling you to like reach out to them. It's not happening. There's nothing here in this spread at all that mentions any sort of communication in any way, shape, or form. So I just wanted to put that out there and to say that. In fact, the only two swords cards that we have here are the Six of Swords and the Seven of Swords, which I'm telling you, focus on yourself, your own path, your own plan. All of your intellectual and communicative faculties should be going towards you and yourself. And if you try, sending a message or anything like that, it's actually self-sabotage, so don't do it. If you're thinking about reaching out to them, don't. I think even if you did reach out to them, you would end up just getting hurt somehow. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Oh, but yeah, I think you would just end up getting hurt because it's like this person has like a knife in their hand. So I feel like you would just end up hurting. So just don't do it. Don't do it. There's no point. Just march to the beat of your own drum. Be free. Be free to do what you want to do. Live your life and do what you want to do. Yeah, do that. Some of you guys might need to go dancing. That song is called Free by Ultra Nate. I don't know how to say that. Whatever. Yeah. You need to free yourself. Whatever it is that you find yourself like stuck in terms of other people's legacies, other people's ideas, other people's expectations, beliefs, traditions, ways of life, you need to break free from that. Break free from it. It's like thinking about this now, I guess this is a specific example, I don't know. But it's a metaphor, so take it however you need to take it. There are a lot of people who kind of, especially when I was growing up, didn't think that like Black people, specifically African American people, listened to like rock and roll or like emo music or whatever, right? And that they mostly only listened to R&B and hip hop or like funk and soul music or whatever, right? And you do not have to let anybody's expectations of you or of your community, whether they're inside your community or not, you don't have to let anybody's expectations of you define who you are, what you want to do, what you want to listen to, what you like, because you are an individual. You are your own person, and you get to like what you like and want what you want, even if, you know, the music that you normally like or would play would not normally be played at the backyard barbecue. Okay? And I mentioned earlier, like, Conor Oberst, right? And like that came up. Like, you're not about to be playing Bright Eyes at the cookout. You're just not. But that doesn't mean that it can't still resonate with you and speak to you, just because it's not something that maybe people who you grew up with or people who look like you or whatever would resonate with on a large scale. And also it's like, because everybody is an individual, you never really know like what people like. And I think oftentimes people are kind of afraid to like go against the grain and say out loud the things that they think are weird about themselves. So honestly, like, there are a lot more, we're staying with this example, like there are a lot more Black Conor Oberst fans than you might expect or think. And like, maybe they just don't go around advertising it, but that doesn't mean that they don't like it, you know? So you can't let your community hold you back from expressing yourself. You gotta be free. March to your own drum. Like what you like and do it out loud. Be who you want to be out loud. Yeah, this Knight of Wands, like, look how free she is. She's just like beating her drum. She's out in the desert. Her hair is flying around wild and free. She's just like living her life. She's in the flow. She's in the rhythm. And like, she'll attract other people to her. You know, people love a good beat. They do. It's true. They love a good beat. So they're going to be attracted to it. They're going to come through and they're going to be like, boom, ba-da-dum, boom, boom, ba-da-dum, boom, ba-da-dum, boom, boom, ba-da-dum, boom. And they're going to come and they're going to start moving their bodies. Boom, ba-da-dum, boom, boom, ba-da-dum, boom, boom, ba-da-dum, boom, boom, boom. Right? It's going to be lit. I love that. And it's like she literally like has fire on the drum and she's got fire everywhere around her. And it's like, just do your thing. Have fun. It's going to be lit is what I'm getting. And I got that too with this Queen of Wands and the Six of Wands, you know? Believe in it. Believe in yourself. Like I said, you know, you've got the baton now. What are you going to do with it? Light it up. You got this. For real. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you're part of this collective, definitely subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope that this reading resonated with you. Let me know down in the comments below what your thoughts and feelings are, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. I love you all so much. Love you, love you, love you. Follow your own beat. Do your own thing. And don't give a fuck about what the haters are saying, for real. Just be you, because you'll shine bright and people will gravitate to you. Like I said, it's going to be lit. All right, love you guys. Bye.